Hello fellow peers, my name is Konstantia and I present to you my play-based activity. Please enjoy. The activity I will be discussing in this presentation will be a play-based activity, using small scales to discover weight differences in objects, whilst working together to experiment and discuss new ideas and theories. This activity is designed to suit the age group of 4 to 5 years in kindergarten. I will focus on the math concept of measurement, specifically weight, and will connect with the early years learning framework curriculum link of Outcome 5. Children are effective communicators. The element of this outcome will be 5.1.5. Children contribute their ideas and experiences in play, small and large groups and discussions, which will be shown through this play activity. The activity will be set up in a way that is inviting to children by placing out things you know are of interest to them. For example, if children are showing a strong interest in dinosaurs or Lego, you could place these out as some options to weigh to immediately connect with some of the children's interests. It is also a good idea to provide a large variety of objects and materials for the children to easily be able to access, like setting them up around the scales on the table. Showing an interest in the activity with an enthusiastic approach encourages the children to engage further and lead to more discussions. Asking engaging questions such as, "What can we weigh next?" or "Shall we see if anything weighs an equal amount?" Even inquiring as to what their estimations may be. Could this be heavy or light? Also, being aware to use the appropriate language relating to the concept, in this case, weight. Discuss the concepts of heavier and lighter, or use of larger and smaller objects, and whether this will affect the weight of the item. Along with setting up the scales and providing materials, creating resources for the children to look at will assist with scaffolding the learning gained from the activity, such as cards out on the table with some further question into discussing with one another their guesses, and as a pair or group figure out the heavy and light objects of the group. This can even be done individually if preferred, or one-on-one with the educator. Through the card resources, you can encourage children to gain resources from around the room, rather than just what is set out on the table in front of them. As seen in the images, the children are working in pairs to figure out if the shell or wood would be of an equal weight. The children decided to get the shell from outside the yard, and they discussed this by using their prior knowledge of understanding the concept of heavy and light, and then applying it to the activity. Child A pictured stating that the wood might be heavier as it comes from trees that are heavy, and Child B replying that it would be different now it's all cut up. This was a great example of showing collaboration as a group during play. Playing around with measurement, specifically weight, investigating heavy or light, is a great way to get children thinking. Referring to Charlesworth, Unit 2, it is an opportunity for an informal learning experience. The children are playing with the scales and playing with ideas of what they might be able to put in them, leaving plenty of opportunity and indication for some scaffolding, taking advantage of a teachable moment, if you will. During the play experience, you'll be able to scaffold the child's experience by asking further questions behind the reasoning of the child's decision to compare the items that they did. Also take the opportunity for images and even written observations, particularly paying attention to the content of their discussions, as it will show their effectiveness to collaborate and use of mathematical language relating to weight measurement. To take the concept further, you can suggest sorting what items appeared to be the heaviest or lightest, and then weighing those to eventually find the heaviest object, or even looking into what makes the scales equal. Evidence and justification. Children best learn maths through play, as they gain the most from it through using their interests to explore their learning further. This can be shown through simple, everyday experiences, known as naturalistic experiences, such as whilst drawing or colouring in, the child notices 3 textures from the basket are missing their lids. This is a way of displaying their numerical abilities through a natural time of playing and fun. This is shown in the activity as children are playing and able to find these math opportunities. There is also the fact that the activity piques the interest of the children and has different avenues to explore. Piaget's views believe children are active participants in their own learning and construct this learning through interacting with their environment. This is something explored in this activity, as the large range of materials ready to use and utilize give the children an opportunity to be active and extend their own learning, independently and/or within a group through play, as they collaborate and communicate with each other. Children contribute to discussions within their group by sharing their ideas and plans on where to go next with one another. This demonstrates their active engagement and participation in their learning, just as Piaget describes. Thank you all for watching.